Welcome to Vine. It is raining, so I decided I was going to do some readings. I was getting the download of the masculine energy that I was getting, that there's more there, that was big. The reading that we did yesterday was big, and it was like there's more. There is amazing things happening in the masculine energy right now. It's beautiful, the masculine energy inside of you, and then those who identify as dominant masculine that we have here on the earth plane. There is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy going on with you guys. Same harmony coming in. All right, well, we'll keep all three for that final placement. I like those combinations that we have. So the energy is... It's interesting with the rain. I just heard it's a wash away energy, that we have going on right now, happening on the earth plane. It's pretty heavy, but it is necessary energy. You feel necessary energy, and it is creating some of the most amazing healing patterns that have not happened yet. That is just miraculous. What we have starting out right now with the masculine energy is we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So that is that truth and that loyalty. And it's like, why are we starting out in that truth and that loyalty? What's going on? In the clarifier, we have that Tower, but it's that, John Holland. So it's that disruption, which is that breaking down and breaking apart. This is exactly what we were talking about yesterday that came out in the reading. When the divine masculine energy discovered that the way that they were aligning themselves with things and people was in reverse. I'm getting complete reverse. And that it was leading to the Towers in their lives. So now, them understanding truth, and with this being a 9 of Cups, this is emotional. So this is emotional truths. So they're understanding, I had not recognized anyone show up and give consistent showering. I'm getting with the rain. Consistent showering of love, real love, and then it be reciprocated with appreciation and honor. And the divine masculine energy is like, shoot, I've been looking for that honor. I've been looking for that honor and respect, but the way I was going about it was completely wrong because I didn't know how to show up. And they realized that they were causing a lot of those towers and disruptions. Where now that they've recognized this emotional truth about loyalty to themselves and loyalty to other people is what brings them that honor and that appreciation and that respect that they've been seeking. They've been seeking this all their lives. They've been like, I want to be seen as the one. Let me be seen as the man, is what I'm getting. So it's like, they've been seeking this all their lives, but they've been seeking it so backwards. They've been trying to find people that they know would give it to them. And they were providing needs for that so they could get that appreciation back. But they're recognizing, no, you mean it's my truth and it's my loyalty that gets me that respect and that honor. And it's like, dang, now that I recognize that, it's creating this disruption. And the disruption that is happening is change of world. This is rocking and changing the masculine's entire world. The masculine energy is like, well, This really changes the game. And when you get the world to this extent, it is going to be that outcome of positive change. That there's not going to be anything that's going to be able to come between that change. This is a solid circle of change here. So you know what's happening. And if you don't believe me on that, then there's the clarifier right there. Triumph, flag in the air, moving forward. It is done. It's done there. So this is amazing. So the divine masculine energy is recognizing that, wow, that the way that they were showing up before was not allowing them to get the respect and the honor. But the reason that it's changing their world now is because they are recognizing that Queen of Pentacles. And interesting enough about the Queen of Pentacles, you see the Pentacles sitting in the Queen's lap. The Queen is not seeking that. It's sitting in the Queen's lap. And interesting enough, the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen that goes within. And the Queen of Pentacles goes within on the soul level. And they understand that everything is there with them, resting within their lap. It is all available to them. The game changer that has changed the entire world for the masculine energy is that they recognize the ability to go within now. Go within on that soul level, and that is going to determine who they align with and who they harmonize with in partnership and in any type of situation, circumstance within their lives. That they recognize that it is to go within on that soul level and know what makes them feel good, what makes them happy, what feels genuine to them, what feels good to them. And they're learning to go within, and that is what is going to lead to this harmony that they have been seeking for quite some time. This is the complete game changer for the divine masculine energy, and we don't want to forget how we started out with that disruption. The reason why it's the world change is because this is irrevocable change within the world of the masculine, in the way that the reason why we have this triumph, but this is a moving with force triumph, is because the masculine energy in making this motion and doing this, they're making lasting changes. The same way that reading came out yesterday about it being permanent changes. The lasting changes that the divine masculine energy is making according to this is those type of changes when you look over your life and you say, I see this person for exactly who they are because I just went in. I see this situation for exactly what it is because I just went in. I see all of this. I see my past, I am seeing my present, and I am seeing the future that I desire to have. And they are understanding what will bring them that harmony and that partnership that they like from that heart-centered place, which is that internal going in on that soul level that we talked about, clothed within the Queen of Pentacles, within that green clothing. This is important because the heart chakra is everything on how the divine masculine energy is now determining their alignments. But in determining those alignments, they recognize that they are not aligned with half of anything that they dealt with before. And they're like, no wonder it was a catastrophe. No wonder I was stressed out. No wonder I wasn't happy. None of that was what I wanted. All of that was what I thought would bring me respect and honor. The divine masculine energy believed that it would have brought them respect and honor if they forced so many situations and circumstances in their lives, and they're like, oh my gosh, I was doing this all backwards is what keeps coming. And now they're standing here with the Two of Wands, and they're holding the world inside of their hands. And they are looking over, and they're like, I have the world inside of my hands. Everything that I have been seeking is in the palm of my hands. All I had to do was go within, and I would get the answers to what would lead me to the harmony of my life. And now I have the world inside of my hands, and I'm looking over, but I'm not looking over outside of me for answers. I'm looking over at the fact of, oh my gosh, the world is mine at this point. Way to go, masculine energy. And let's go in and look at these clarifiers, because we had 3 that came out right here. And you see that with that fertility, you see that heart chakra. You see it. I don't even have to say any much. That's right there. That's plain and simple. Memories of love coming right in with it. So we know that they have opened up that heart center. They are feeling things from that divine level, which is up above, but they are also feeling things from that internal soul center that had been cut off for them from so long. They were like, I stopped seeking out what I could love and what I could desire for so long. I was just looking for what could love me and what could desire me, but it kept biting me in the butt. But now they are so clear as to what's what, who's who. And it's a beautiful thing. And this right here, overlooking that material and spiritual prosperity right up under the full moon, which is perfect for tonight. This is aligning everything for the divine masculine. You will see right now, and we can even look the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. So they are ready for everything that leads to that crowning. They have everything that they need. Every above resource, every within resource. They are mentally, emotionally, and physically aligned to take on whatever is necessary to live and have the life that they desire. Because they have learned that it was the process that was out of order, not them. The divine masculine energy has went through so many years, I'm getting, believing that they were less and that they were not capable and that they did not have what was necessary to be who they aspired to be within. Now the divine masculine energy understands that it had nothing to do with that. That they were delivered a process throughout their growing years in which they had not seen anyone show up in the areas of love. And that they recognized that whenever they went out to have love relationships, they had no idea what they were doing. That they knew how to get in love relationships. They knew how to get money. They knew how to do all of that, but they did not know how to necessarily align in a way of what was best for them. And they were looking for situations and places in which they could fulfill a need for someone else to receive appreciation and honor. Now the divine masculine energy understands that they are to seek the things in which they are aligned to, that sparks their soul and puts their passion in that fireplace. And that is going to allow them to show up as the fullness of who they are, that they're going to gleam in their light. And now they understand, and I'm getting strongly now they understand why their divine counterparts looked at them in the way they looked at them. They did not understand that the admiration and love that they had for their divine counterpart, why the divine counterpart would look back at them in that honor and appreciation, and that it was such a natural process. Seek lovers that you can love, and that will bring the divine masculine energy the appreciation and honor that they did not have before. They were looking for partnerships in which they would have the upper hand and in which they could supply the need. But now they are recognizing that they have the world in their hands, and that they don't have to run around supplying all of these needs and doing all these odds and end things to make up for who they are. I'm getting the divine masculine energy. It's like I just kept doing all this stuff to make up for who I am and to be enough, to make my way, to be accepted, to be received. And they're recognizing now all they have to do is go within, find out what they align to, what sparks their soul and their heart. And then that's going to put them in an automatic harmony and alignment with the things that they desire, which is going to give them everything. everything. This change up for the divine masculine has shifted the divine masculine's energy to an entirely different world. Congratulations to all of you who are experiencing this energy right now. You can expect to have something very new, very different, and very pleasant. Yeah. Because the golden mission is union within, then union with others. And this is something that the divine masculine energy is now mastering. Union within. That now gives the ability to have union with others.